we go from 1 week to the next and we get two. Oh, okay, come on, confetti. Okay, confetti. Oh, that's what the issue was with my camera. Sometimes you just got to clean your camera.
Absolutely.
Sometimes at the end of the day, all you can do is clean your camera.
Absolutely.
Oh, goodness. Well, hello, designers. Welcome to the Cup TV, part of the Currently Unnamed Podcast Network, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. And it's still early enough in my day, so I'm drinking coffee. Finishing off some, it was hazelnut chai coffee today. It's very delicious.
Wonderful, wonderful. And hello, everybody. It is me, Lana, your resident evil diva. And I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. I'm just drinking water. Nothing important, nothing major, just some water. I literally just had like breakfast / lunch, so I just had brunch.
Relatable.
And so I'm not really thirsty, so I probably won't drink this little bit of water. But the most important thing that I do have, and which is the most important thing all of us should have, is our cup mug. Cup
Ew.
1+1 is a panel full of cup mugs. Panel full of cup mugs. Peer, 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 peer. And you can get your cup mug or any of our beautiful cup merch at LanaG'sCreations.etsy.com. That link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically here in the United States, Canada, and Mexico. So there are no excuses unless your government is going to prevent us from shipping anywhere in the world anymore because they're stupid. So
yeah,
get your cup merch while you can.
Period. Well, Julie. We have the final 2 episodes before the finale of season 7 of Project Runway. We know the 3 finalists. Oh, wait.
Do we?
No, we don't, because they can never make a goddamn decision. This is what, like 3 or 4 seasons in a row at this point? Or at least 3 or 4 of the seasons.
2 or 3, I think.
Like, can y'all make up your minds?
I mean, honestly, we'll talk about it because it was a clear winner for me.
Between the 2? Oh.
It was a clear winner for me.
Oh, uh-huh.
But we'll
obviously.
See.
But yes, before we dive in, make sure to subscribe if you've not already. We are on a mission here at the Cup TV to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, so we can do some fun, cool, phenomenal extra content for you all. And it just helps us out with a lot of other fun things as well. So subscribe. Thank you very much. And make sure to check out the description where you can find all of our audio podcast links, as well as our other YouTube channels and our Patreon, where we have some fun extra content coming very soon. So stay tuned for that. But we dive in. It is episode 11 of Project Runway season 7. We have a top 6. And we find out that the challenge is to design for a very picky, very opinionated, very glamorous celebrity woman, and it's Heidi Klum.
And I mean, all those things are true.
Yes.
She is picky, she is opinionated, and she is glamorous. So all of those things 100%. Are true.
100%. I agree completely. So yes, we find out we are designing for a red carpet for Heidi Klum. They get this dossier with all of, not all of, but a bunch of her previous red carpet looks. And Lana, we can't even get past the sketching. We have not even gone to mood yet.
Before things happen.
The craziness starts.
Maya's gone. Like, she dips out and walks out. And we're like, where'd she go? I'm like, she had to go to the bathroom or something?
And we get this, like, weird close-up on her dress form and all this stuff. So she's not sketching. She's not doing any of this stuff. And all of a sudden, Tim comes back into the workroom with Maya, and Maya announces, I'm going home.
I said, baby, you make it to the top 6 to go home?
Gag, 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 gag.
What?
Gag, gag, gaggery and goopery.
I said, the top 6 to go home? Huh? What?
Mm.
Okay. All right.
All right.
All right then, girl. You going home, you going home.
Yep.
And she was going home. So she said.
So, bye, Maya.
My mind, and her reasoning for quitting was that she didn't feel like she was ready. She didn't feel like this was the right time for her. She needed more experience under her belt. She's 21 years old. She's right out of
Yeah.
design school. She just didn't know her point of view as a designer. All the critique she was getting from the judges was starting to get to her, that she always has influence from someone. And
Yeah.
if she had a whole line that it was of influence of this person, it wouldn't really be her line. And so I understood where she was coming from, where she was like, I don't think I'm ready. But I'm like,
Yep.
girl, you could have thought about that a few weeks ago.
Right. Right,
You took some
girl.
spots from people who really, really wanted to be there, but who was
Right.
ready. But she,
Right.
she, she said she wasn't ready, so she left.
Yep. So.
And everybody was like, oh, wow.
And I gotta say, Emilio pissed me the fuck off in this moment.
I mean, I get why you're upset, but that's
Like,
his feelings.
there's a better way to go about saying that. There's a better
Honestly,
way to say it.
I kind of agree with him though. I think she did kind of cop out. You waited till you made it to the top 6. Like if you would have thought this in the top 8, 9, 10, and then because by that point you know if you're ready or not. You know what I mean? I can understand getting into the competition, thinking you're ready, realizing, oh, I am not as ready as I thought I was. By the time you got to the top 10 and top 8, 9, okay, but top 6 where we know 3 of us is going to Bryant Park, and all the people who you took their spots over because you didn't know if you were ready or not. I kind of feel like that's a cop out. I think she felt like she wasn't gonna make it, and instead of being told you're not good enough to make it to Bryant Park, she said, I feel like it was one of those things, oh, you can't fire me, I quit after we fired you. You know what I mean? I kind of agree. Did he have to say it like, oh, it's a cop out? Maybe,
No,
maybe not.
because his ego is so fucking inflated at this point in the season that and everyone else around him is beneath him. And that's more of a critique for episode 12, where I find him generally insufferable. But that's just me personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found what he said to be sort of true, but I don't think he needed to say it. Honestly, I feel like some things just need to be left unsaid. You don't need to kick the girl when she's already down. Like she's already
Exactly.
quitting and she's already done it. Like he didn't have to say. But the good thing about he did not say it to her. He said it in his confessional. So it wasn't
Yeah.
it was probably the producers asked him what he thought. And he was being honest in his thought, or what he felt was honest in his thought. So I can't get mad at somebody for speaking their truth and how they felt in the situation when being asked and prompted by producers, because
Yeah.
we know this was them asking and prompted because everybody else was
Oh yeah.
asked the same thing. So
I will say to provide the other side of that, I really appreciate Seth Aaron being like, yeah, we're working like 7 days a week, long days, long hours. Like, and basically speaking to the audience, being like, don't sit there at home and be like, oh my God, why is Maya quitting? Like, y'all don't understand this process. Y'all
Exactly.
don't know what's going on. It is
Mm-hmm.
incredibly mentally taxing. It's
Mm-hmm.
incredibly creatively taxing. And
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, she made the decision that is going to be best for her.
Absolutely.
And we all should support her in that. And I
Absolutely.
appreciated hearing that from Seth Aaron.
I
I did.
appreciate that too. I appreciate it all. I appreciate all aspects because because we are sitting and watching and viewing, we don't know the full extent of what
Yeah.
they are going through and all the things they're dealing with. We don't know. But I feel like both are could be true. And because both of them are in the situation and different levels of experience. And so I think that's where it's coming from. I think Emilio was talking out of his level of experience. He's used to these long hours. He's used to doing things long and quick and tedious and being drained
Yeah.
and draining from because that's what he does. That's what
Yeah.
Maya, on the other hand, is fresh out of design school where they're teaching things and she's learning things. So she's not used to these long hours and drawn out and
Yeah.
designing creatively draining experiences, whereas Emilio and Seth Aaron are. But Seth Aaron is at a place where he's like, look, I know I've been there where I wanted to quit. Maybe Emilio hadn't gotten to that point in his life where he wanted to, or he was at that point where it's just different perspectives and different ways of thinking about things. And so, yes,
Yeah.
I can understand why you like, he is insufferable, he is annoying, he is frustrating. I'm pissed off that he said that. Absolutely. You have every right and your feelings are valid. But on the flip side, just like you
Mhm.
can appreciate Seth Aaron being at a place of understanding and knowing
Yeah.
and being more like, we have to understand that's not his level of
No, totally. And
frustration.
I get
So,
that. I get
and
that.
then we're viewers. So we just watching this thing and it's like, that's
We're
rude of you to
viewers
say.
watching this 15 years later. Who cares?
I mean,
Like,
it's just fun. It's just fun to watch.
right.
And I get it.
Yeah. So, as if the craziness, the craziness
Couldn't.
continues.
Yeah. I
Because
love this
then
part though.
I love that Tim comes in and he goes, well, we were fully expecting there to be 6 designers.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to bring back Anthony! Yeah!
I love that
Uh,
because I was so
uh,
sad when he left. And I'm very happy. I'm very happy he got to come back.
well, just wait, Lana.
I know. I watched it with you.
Okay, good.
I know what happened. I know what happened.
And then, as if things couldn't get crazier, Seth Aaron gets called out by Tim, and he comes back in, and he's like, "Yeah, so my model booked a Donna Karen show. Work.
And it's the same day as our show.
So
So she's out.
I'm getting the model that Anthony just had."
It's like, wait, what?
I love all the models coming in being like, "What
What?
happened?
Why is Anthony here?
Why is
Like,
Anthony here?" Like
where's Maya?
that had to have been one of the craziest days on set
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
until that. Like, that's wild.
Because everything has been very chill this season. It's been very low key. We've got on here and we're like, we don't have a whole lot of workroom stuff to talk about. Let's get to the looks. Let's look, we are 15 minutes in almost, and we are still
Yeah,
talking about
literally.
workroom stuff. And we haven't even gotten to the real
Literally.
workroom stuff. Because the
Literally.
craziness just happened in this episode. And so Anthony's back, Valeria's out, Carrie's back. It's just like maddening, maddening. And Anthony gets more time to create the look that he missed. So he's there to 2:30 in the morning to instant when everybody else has to leave at 12. And it's just a lot. It's a lot going on in this episode. But they do still have to make looks for Heidi in this whole process. And of course, if you're making a look for Heidi, Heidi will be in the workroom.
Uh-huh.
And baby, she comes in that workroom and everybody is like, oh, huh,
Oh.
huh. Okay. Because everybody thought these ideas was gonna be so great. This is gonna be good. This is
Mhm.
gonna work. And Heidi comes in and is like, look, she comes in 8 hours in and is
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't like that. We need to flip that. We can't change this.
Yeah.
Is this are you married to this idea? And it's like everybody's like second guessing. Everybody, oh my Lord. So
You got to come in and fuck everything up, huh, Heidi?
8 hours in, Heidi.
8 hours in, Heidi. On a
You
1-day challenge, Heidi.
you couldn't come in earlier? Okay. Well, baby, they were all flustered and flabbergasted and gobsmacked and
Yep.
thrown a tizzy this entire time, trying to figure out what to do.
Yep. 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 So by the end of it, everyone is feeling the pressure. Jonathan has made 3 dresses,
Three. Three.
and everyone barely finishes on time.
It was a nightmare. It literally was a nightmare.
Like, oh god. But I guess we should check out some looks, Lana.
I mean, that's we have to see how the nightmare unfolded.
Boom.
So
Boom,
much
boom,
pressure.
boom. They had so much pressure, and we're
So
about to
much
see the
pressure.
results of the pressure.
Hmm.
So, first up is Anthony.
You know what? This is a beautiful dress. It's simple. It's you could see it on the red carpet if you wanted to. It flowed on the on the runway. I think it looks a lot better moving than it does in this
Yes.
still shot. But I like the black and white color blocking. I like that he did the black belt over the white, and it's really really pretty. It's a simple, pretty, elegant silhouette. But it's Anthony. So this is what we're used to and accustomed with Anthony. He likes a gown.
Yeah, I like the gown. It's simple, it's classy. I agree with you completely. It looked so much better walking. The photo I don't really necessarily think does it
No, it
justice.
doesn't.
Um my biggest issue with it actually is the styling. I don't
Mm,
think the styling does a whole lot for it. But I love the straps. I love the open back. I think overall it's a good look, but I think
right.
Anthony's made better.
Mm, okay.
So yeah. Mila.
I don't know if this is a red carpet dress. I think this is more of a cocktail dress, but it's all right. Um, it's tailored well, but it's just okay. It's kind of meh. It doesn't do a lot for me. And the styling doesn't do a lot for me. The shoe doesn't do a lot for me. I just don't think this look does a lot for me. It's not bad, but it's not great.
It's fine. It doesn't give red carpet, it gives cocktail for me. That's the problem. But it's a well-made dress. I like the incorporation of the metallics into it. I think it adds something different, at least for Mila, which I appreciate. But it's kind of a snooze fest otherwise.
Yeah,
So yeah.
yeah.
And then Jonathan's is just ugly.
It's just downright ugly.
Yeah.
It's I'm okay. I'm sorry if this sounds vulgar to a lot of people or gross,
Oh no.
but it looks like a tissue with blood on it.
Oh, I thought you were going somewhere else.
No.
Okay.
It's just
I'll take
gross.
that.
It looked like she just got cut from her under her boob down and she's bleeding.
Yeah.
She's like, I won't change the dress. It's fine. I don't
I
like
mean,
it.
it's just not good.
It's not. It's not constructed well. It's not put together well. It's just not good. He is somebody who really got thrown for several loops when Heidi walked in the
Yep.
door.
Yep. And he just could not recover
Nope.
at all.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Yeah.
The shoe is cute.
She was cute.
The bluefly.com shoe, cute.
Good on you, Blue Fly.
Emilio.
I like this dress. It was a perfectly good dress. It fits well. But I think the fabric does a lot of the work for the dress because the fabric itself is beautiful. I think this is another case where the picture's not doing it justice, but on the runway, it walked beautifully. It shimmered, it shined, the light picked it up, it fit beautiful. I like the hair on his model with this. It's pretty. It's a pretty dress.
I mean, it's gorgeous. I agree with you. I think the fabric is doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. But I'm not mad at this. It's simple, it's statuesque, it's elegant, it's Heidi.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
I like
yeah,
the bone-in material that he put in that corseted top. It just works.
it's real good.
It works.
It's
It's
good.
good.
Yeah. And the styling is good. The one little poof right here is good. Like all of it it works.
It works.
Seth Aaron's is, it's Seth Aaron.
It's set there and it's a dress. It's black. It's made well. It's fine.
It's Seth Aaron.
It's perfectly safe for me.
Yep. Yep.
Perfectly safe for
That's
me.
really all I gotta say about it.
Really, it's literally that's all it is.
It's a dress
It's
in
a
black.
dress in black.
Party.
Work.
I'm sorry. Jay should have also been sent home for this because this was bad. They should have sent Jonathan and Jay both home for this. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is bad. This is so bad. This is so bad. To me.
This is not good.
No.
Not for a red carpet, unless we're talking about the Nickelodeon award red carpet and some child stars wearing that because that looks like a little girl dress. It's not cute.
It's like, oh, are you going as like Squidward Couture? Sure.
It,
Like Squidward Couture at the Kids' Choice Awards. Great. Otherwise, no.
no,
No.
yeah, no, it's not good. The ruffles going off. It just like they said, it made
No.
someone with not wide hips look like they have wide hips.
No.
And nobody wants to have wide hips when you don't have wide hips.
I mean, they do now.
They do nowadays, because
15 years later, they do, Michael, but not then, I guess.
because curves are in.
Period. So we get our results, and our top three is Emilio, Seth Aaron, and Anthony. If you're comparing Seth Aaron to the other three outfits,
yeah,
I guess.
I was like question marks at Aaron because
I mean, it was a well-constructed dress.
Yeah.
I would have put it in the top over Jay, Mila, or Jonathan.
So yeah.
So
Absolutely.
I guess so. But we end up with a double win. Emilio with his third straight win. And Jessica Alba decides she wants Anthony's dress. And they're like, yeah.
Yay.
Period.
So
We love to see
Amelia,
it.
I love to see it. Emilio getting Heidi to wear his dress, and Seth and Harry getting Jessica Alba to wear his dress. I'm like, word. Love that for you.
Yes. Period. And Seth Aaron is just safe, as he should
As
be.
he should be.
Yes. We get our bottom three: Jay, Mila, and Jonathan. The clear low safe here was Mila, and she
Yeah.
was
Mm-hmm.
correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God they got rid of Jonathan.
He should have been gone weeks ago.
Weeks ago.
Weeks ago, he should have been gone.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Mm-hmm. Um, but now he's out, so bye.
Bye.
So, we go then to episode 12.
12.
It is the last challenge
Mm-hmm.
before Bryant Park. We're gonna find out our 3 people going to Bryant Park, Lana. Oh my
Yay,
god.
so exciting.
Allegedly. But for this challenge, the designers are tasked with with creating a look inspired by the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. How
Sure.
fun!
Great.
And everyone
Just
took the same damn inspiration.
everybody saw one thing and was like, that's what I'm doing. Except Anthony. Anthony was the only one who did not see that. It was like, that's what I'm doing.
Literally.
It-
Literally. Like, can we...
We're going back to the days of when we said not a lot of workroom stuff happened, just a lot of chatter.
We're also going back to the times where, with the last challenge before the finale is kind of underwhelming.
Very much underwhelming. Like, I feel like
Like,
everybody runs out of creative ideas for the last challenge, and all the looks are like, oh.
yeah.
But
It's like,
we do
okay.
have right. And so they get their own circus performance, and it's like, okay, great.
It was cute.
It's cute. You get their inspiration, they off the move, they all pick their fabrics, they go back to work. Get back to work, and we see a little annoyance happening with some of the designers. We have been in here in this workroom with each other all this time, and now it's starting to grate on people's nerves how people are speaking, how people are overconfident, how people are arrogant, if you will, in their achievements. And when I say we, I mean Emilio.
Emilio.
Um, he's very much confident, and now stepping over the line of confident into the cocky territory because he's won 3 challenges
In
in
a
a
row.
row. He seems like he is on the right path, and he is not afraid to tell everybody that he knows how good he is. And Mila is tired of hearing about it. Mila is like, okay, Emilio, we get it. We understand. Like, he doesn't have
There's no filter.
no filter. Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes you need to read the room because just because you are on a high, everybody else isn't there, and you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that guy, that dude that's just like, oh,
He
I'm
doesn't
so great.
seem like he cares, though.
No, he
That's the
doesn't.
thing.
He doesn't care. Some people don't care. Look, I think it's part of strategy. I think it's, psych out your opponent. You let them know that you are confident and you ain't worried about it, their feelings. I'm good and I'm gonna make it to the end. What about
Yeah.
you? I don't know what you doing. So I think that's part of a strategy as well. But I really wish he would have read the room a little bit. Like, don't do that. Don't be that.
Baby,
Don't be
you
that
don't need
guy.
to do this.
You don't have to do that. But he felt he needed to do that. So what else? But yeah, people are tired of it. Anthony was like, he's hosting a viewing party out there for his look because he's very confident in his look. He's like, oh, I know what I'm doing with this look. It's going to be fantastic. I want the judges to say this is the best look of the season. That's my goal. That and he said that, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. He
He
doesn't.
is
He is there. He is that.
he
I
is
know.
a lot.
I must say, I know what you're gonna say, and yeah, he is that.
He is a lot. We'll say
Yes,
that.
yes, he is.
And then basically the rest of the time is just them figuring out what they're gonna do,
Mm-hmm.
um, designing and more designing and more designing, and that's about it. So
Mm-hmm.
I think we should talk about the looks that they designed, Lana.
Absolutely,
Period.
because they're big top designers.
They are indeed that. And first up is Seth Aaron.
I hope we all love this pattern because we're going to see it a lot.
You know what's really funny, Lana? I don't.
It was very Beetlejuice to me, this pattern.
It's so Beetlejuice. It's so Beetlejuice.
That was all I thought of watching. So I was like, Beetlejuice,
Uh-huh.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, and guess what? We had
Very
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice on the car on the runway so many times.
Lord,
But
it's gonna be.
But what I will say about this, I like the jacket that Seth Aaron produced with this. I liked how he made the exaggerated sleeve, so it's longer sleeve than her hand. I like that aspect. I like the jacket and the funkiness that he got. Very Seth Aaron. I'm not a fan of the red pant. I mean, if you're gonna do this, it should just be black. Just keep it the black theme like you got going on with that pop of color in the yellow, and I think that would have been even better. But I'm not a fan of the pant, but I do like that he lined the inside of the coat and the tail with the yellow, so it is that pop of color. It's not a bad look. I like the creativity. I just don't like the black and white stripes, and not a fan of the pant. But it's still a decent look.
What I was thinking about that I think actually would have changed the look a little bit if you swap all of the yellow detailing with the red. So
Mm,
the pant is yellow and then the lining and all of the detailing is red.
mm,
Like, would that have been better?
I don't know. Mm.
I don't either. It's giving a little bit of like McDonald's character, but
Right. It's
couture,
McDonald's mixed with the Hamburglar. It's
but
Ronald and the
still
Hamburglar.
couture. Like this coat,
Yeah, I
I
love the coat.
love the coat. I love the coat, the asymmetrical lapel, the sleeve, the long tails. Like, I love this coat that he made. The pants are whatever. He's made better pants this season.
Absolutely.
Um, and it was overall though still pretty decent. So
Right. Still decent.
yeah, the coat's great though.
Yes.
Next up is Anthony. Oh, in polyester crepe de chine. That poor
Baby.
baby. Do we
When
need
they
to
say
have navy blue polyester crepe de chine as our background next season?
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because this was the worst fabric I've ever seen. Ever.
The way that
Uh,
Michael Kors stood up
let me touch
and was,
this.
let me touch this. Oh Lord, it's polyester.
Polyester.
It's polyester crepe de chine.
Oh my lord.
Ah,
It was
oh
giving me,
Lord.
oh lord, not Ekisu, baby.
Oh
Not
Lord.
Ekisu.
Not polyester crepe de chine.
Not
Not
polyester crepe de
polyester crepe de
jean.
chine.
Baby, it was,
It was
oh my
very
god. It
that.
was
It was
very
so
that.
that.
I was like, oh my
Oh.
god. It was so bad. Like, I love Anthony, but this was not
I love
it.
Anthony. I love him, but
This
no.
was not it. It was
No, baby.
no. He should have stuck to the
What
silks.
He should have stuck to the silks. What I do like though is the actual like design of the dress. I actually
Yes.
really like. I really like the ruffle going on. I wish there was a ruffle kind of going down the dress as well. I think that would have added something. And then honestly, as cliche as it would have been, I think a stripe somewhere would have added something to it that gave Big Top. Because for me, it's not really necessarily giving Big Top energy for me,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately.
It's definitely
I
giving.
understand where he was going. Like when he talked through his design, I
Mm-hmm.
understood his perspective. I just wouldn't have gone in that direction.
It's definitely giving bottom, babes.
Yeah.
Definitely giving bottoms.
Yeah. But hey, we've got 2 other future seasons where we get to talk about them, so it's fine.
Coming up very soon, actually.
Couple more seasons.
Well, one more season.
Is it one more season?
Yeah, after we finish 8, we can go into our first All Star.
Oh, I thought it was after 9. Oh,
It's
that's so
after 8, I
exciting.
think.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so exciting. Okay, great. Next up is Emilio. I think this is ugly.
I
No, I'm
don't.
kidding.
I
I'm kidding.
love it. I'm about to
I'm
say,
kidding.
what?
I'm kidding.
I'll say,
I'm
in what
kidding.
universe is this ugly?
It's not.
It's actually really, really good.
It's
I know we hate to say it because we know Emilio is feeling himself, but this is really, really good. He literally got what he asked for in this season. And I'm so glad he put that red and black stripe in that outfit because before it was there, it was just very flat with the black and white. But when he added that, I was like, yes, that is what it needed. That pulls it together. I love the way the bodice fits at the top. I love the way the skirt poofs and hangs. And then I like that he added those polka dots at the bottom in that fabric that it's just good. This was just good and it made sense and he got what he asked for because Michael Kors said this was one of the best things he's seen all season. So
He got what he wanted.
you call your shot and you got it. I can't be mad at that.
He, he got what he wanted. Good for you. The
So
one thing I will say is I wish there was a bit more structure in the skirt itself because it's kind of folding in on itself, and that's kind of the one part I didn't particularly love. I just wish there was some structure in that skirt,
mhm.
but otherwise, it's a really well done. It's a really well done garment.
It's a really good garment. Really, really good garment.
Mila, what a departure for Mila.
Yeah. I like the jacket.
I like the jacket a
I
lot.
like the coat. The coat is what I like the most out of everything. I don't like the pants. I know the judge liked the pants because it was the same color as what she was wearing, but I don't like the pant. But I do like the top and the jacket. It's really cute. It's really cute. She put a lot of work in the jacket, and you can tell. I like how she styled it, but not a fan of the pant. But I like everything else.
I actually kind of like the pant with the jacket. I don't like the pink or the yellow. I like the pink and I like the black and the white. I kind of wish the top was pink and I maybe wish it was just like a jumpsuit with then the coat over it. That feels a little bit more circus, but still gives like a high fashion edge to it. Instead of this like kind of top pants kind of just like monochromatic situation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but overall, not bad.
Nope, not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And last up is Jay.
This gave Ringmaster, like this gave what his inspiration was. I knew what it was. I don't mind the jacket and I like the pants. The only problem is we've seen this from Jay before. And it's like these are the pants we've seen from Jay a few times. So it's like we know you can do these pants. We've seen you do them. Those are decent pants. They're good pants. They're good pants. I'm gonna give them to them. They're good pants. But the the showstopper piece is the jacket. It's supposed to be. And it's like, if this is the show stopping piece, I needed to be more of a showstopper. It was just a
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
It was just a piece because you take it off and it's like these could be separate and it works separately and it
Yeah.
works together, but you take off the jacket and it was nothing there. It was just like, that black top underneath it. Okay. I just felt like the jacket needed more. And I'm not a fan of the fringe on the shoulders. I'm not that much of a fan of the fringe on the shoulders, but I understood when it came out. I knew exactly what his inspiration was, what he was going for with the design, and he gave it a little bit of military edge, which I like with the pants and the jacket together. Gave it more like a military edge, but you could see the circus inspiration in it. It was fine. It was fine.
I'm bored by it. Ultimately, I agree with you. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Like, I nothing about this is groundbreaking. Nothing about this is wild. I think the jacket is good, but that's kind of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, nothing else is really all that great with it. The pant is well constructed, but it's black and boring. Like, I don't want a boring basic pant here. Like, at least have it flare out at the bottom or something, or give it some sort of detailing. Like, I would have anything, literally anything would have been better than what he gave.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So well, we basically only got a top two.
Absolutely, because honestly, that was the only one I remember.
There were only two looks that were at least somewhat good.
Yeah,
The win is given technically to Emilio.
sure.
I don't believe he is declared the winner of the challenge,
They
but he
never said he was winner, but he was picked first. So,
and Heidi did say that the judges unanimously agreed he had the
yo,
best.
yeah. So I think he was the winner.
According to the Wikipedia, it's counted as a win.
Yeah.
So,
Good on you, Amelia.
cool. And unfortunately, our poor baby's out again.
You know,
Anthony's out again.
do we have to do it again? We have to put it out again. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, he got a second chance, came back, got a win, and then took it on home. So good on him.
He went home, came back, got to dress Jessica Alba, and got eliminated again. You know what?
Not mad at that.
Not
I think
mad.
if you want to think about the wins that Anthony got, he got on Marie Claire
Marie
magazine,
Claire
and
cover
then he
and
got
Jessica
Jessica
Alba.
Alba. Don't cry for Anthony Argentina. Like, he's
No.
fine. He was good in that moment. He was good.
Exactly. And then they can't decide between Mila and Jay, so they keep both of them, and they have to fight for the last place fashion week. I hate this.
Honestly, it should have been Mila who went.
It should have just been Mila.
I like Jay. I think Jay did all right. But if we're looking at this last outfit and the last runway, Mila was more unexpected. She pushed herself a little bit harder than Jay. And I feel like as much as I liked Jay's jacket and I liked his pants, it was what we've seen of Jay before.
And Heidi even said he played it safe.
Yeah. So
He
why are we
literally
rewarding
just played it
safe?
safe. Exactly. Why are we rewarding safe with $9,000 to make a collection? I don't know. But they decided to, and we will be back next week to talk about it.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that is that. We'll be back next week to talk about the 2-part finale of Project Runway. We might also, there's also the reunion afterwards.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, there's a reunion special. I might watch it. I don't know.
I didn't see it on Peacock, so.
Oh, if it's not on Peacock, then we might not be watching. But with that being said, thank you for joining us for this Project Runway episode. Subscribe, like, and share on the way out. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers over here by the end of the year, so make sure to help us out with that if you've not already. Thank you. Make sure to check out the description below where you can find all of our audio podcast links, as well as our other YouTube channels, our Patreon, our social media, and where you can get your merch, including but not limited to cup mug. And with all that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. So, cheers!
Cheers.
In fashion, one day you're in, and the next day you are out. And we are out.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Make it work, designers.